Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Semerara. Let's get right to our top stories this morning, brought to you by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. The federal eviction moratorium was recently extended, but there's still some questions about whether it applies in Nevada. Review-Journal's Jen Ah explains. Good morning, Jen.
Good morning, Renee. We're hearing different things from different experts. A hearing master at the Las Vegas Justice Court, David Brown, said last month the CDC eviction moratorium does not apply in Nevada because the state recently passed Assembly Bill 486, which offers, quote, the same or greater level of public protection.
Because of this longer protection, that's why there's questions about whether the CDC moratorium, which is temporary, would actually apply to renters in Nevada.
However, other legal experts say Brown is wrong. Directing attorney of Legal Aid Center of Southern Nevada's Consumer Rights Project, Jim Birchtold, says he thinks tenants in Nevada are still entitled to the CDC's federal eviction moratorium, which has been extended to October 3rd. The governor's office told the Review-Journal it's expecting more guidance to come from the CDC on this new moratorium in the coming days. Renee?
Thank you, Jen. In other news, government and sports leaders met Saturday at Las Vegas Ballpark to announce improvements to the Valley's transit system and what they mean for game days. The Regional Transportation Commission is using federal pandemic relief funds to expand routes and have new services, including the Game Day Express, which would allow Raiders fans to travel to and from Allegiant Stadium for just $4 round trip.
I'm especially pleased to see RTC reinvesting their stimulus dollars into the community responsibly. And I say reinvesting, I don't say spending, because they are reinvesting it in the community and will have an ongoing return on that investment.
More than 300,000 students are heading back to school today across the Valley, and schools are trying to help those who fell behind during the pandemic. During the last semester, 44% of Clark County students got at least one D grade and 39% got at least one F. In a statement, the Clark County School District said it is working to make sure that, quote, our students are re-engaged with school to be college and career ready upon graduating high school. We will have back to school coverage throughout the day on lvrj.com. In more top stories today, a suspected DUI crash left a 46-year-old man dead. The crash happened just after 3:30 p.m. on Sunday near Lamb Boulevard and New York Avenue. According to Las Vegas police, a Mazda sedan hit the left side of a Toyota sedan at an intersection, and the Toyota was pushed into a Chevy pickup. The driver of the Toyota was taken to Sunrise Hospital and Medical Center, where he later died. The Mazda driver was arrested on suspicion of driving under the influence. In your health news, sponsored by Forum Dental, love your smile again. Smoke from wildfires in Northern California brought some very unhealthy air to the Las Vegas Valley. Clark County issued an air quality alert on Saturday morning because of heavy amounts of ozone and smoke in the air. The county advised vulnerable people not to spend too much time outdoors, including the elderly, small children, and those who suffer from asthma. The alert was listed on Sunday afternoon as lighter winds meant less smoke coming into the valley. Time to take a look at your local weather forecast, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 Hour Air is here for you. Happy Monday, everyone. Today, more haze in the forecast from those California fires, meaning air quality in the valley won't be the best, so please make sure you don't spend too much time outdoors. Hot and sunny today with a high of near 107 degrees, wind gusts up to 23 miles per hour. For the rest of the week, rain chances are back in the forecast Tuesday and Wednesdays, temperatures staying in the low 100s, evening lows in the low to mid 80s.
Here's your sports update, sponsored by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus up to $500 when you sign up. Raiders fans were treated to a very special edition of training camp and finally got to see their team take the field in person. But it wasn't fun for just the fans.
To share it with Raider fans again for the first time in a long time was special. And I just can only imagine what it's going to be like when Seattle comes in to start the season. It'll be very loud, I would expect.
The fans were awesome today, and just going around at the end, shaking everybody's hand, I was like, dude, these people are crazy, man. And it's awesome to see that, and I can only imagine what it's going to look like this season. It's an exciting venue to be in.
In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, the latest figures from the housing market are raising concerns that locals may be getting priced out. For the first time in history, the median price for a previously owned single-family home topped $400,000 in July. That's according to the trade group Las Vegas Realtors. The price rose 2.5% from the previous record, which was set in June. The trade group's president said in a statement that the growth in home prices seems unsustainable over the long term. In your entertainment news, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada, one of the Valley's favorite games is turning 25 years old. IGT's Wheel of Fortune slot machine debuted on casino floors in 1996. Since then, the game has paid over $3 billion in jackpots and turned more than 3,000 people into millionaires. IGT is celebrating the game's anniversary with a tribute that includes special giveaways through the Wheel's Facebook page now through December 1st.
Sports betting sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoky and Cigar Shop. All 32 teams will be in action for week 1 of the NFL preseason starting Thursday. The Raiders are 1.5-point favorites over the Seattle Seahawks in their Saturday night matchup at Allegiant Stadium. The total is 37.5. 2 games kick things off on Thursday with the New England Patriots 2-point home underdogs to the Washington football team and the Philadelphia Eagles 1-point home favorites over the Pittsburgh Steelers.
In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Oakmont of Las Vegas Assistant Living and Memory Care, the best care for the best life, a makeover for dogs in need. Brian Taylor, the dog father of Harlem, brought his pup relief tour to the Whitney Senior Center this weekend. The event offered free grooming and salon services to dogs whose parents have been hurt financially by the pandemic.
So a lot of homeless dogs, they don't get groomed. They're matted, their skin hurts, it pulls on. Then we had one dog, the hair was between the leg and the stomach. He couldn't even lift its leg, so the hair had grown. So it's just the importance of grooming.
Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have an Amazon Fire TV, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. From all of us here at the Las Vegas Review Journal, happy Monday.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.